Welcome to this edition of SAU Magazine, a weekly program featuring news, profiles, sports, commentary, interviews, and special events, all coming to you from the campus of Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Nakita Martin.
And I'm Rasmussen.
Is SAU's president leaving? Dr. Stephen Gamble is one of 3 finalists to assume the presidency of Eastern New Mexico University. Gamble has served as SAU president since 1992. A New Mexico newspaper reports that Gamble wants to return to the area. He served as academic vice president of West Texas A&M University before coming to SAU. Gamble also served as admissions officer at Texas Tech University.
A decision on the Eastern New Mexico University presidential vacancy will be made soon. The second finalist to visit the Portales campus was Dr. Richard Davenport, provost and academic vice president at Central Michigan University. The third finalist is Dr. Homer Garcia, academic vice president at the University of St. Francis, a Catholic liberal arts college in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
The Agricultural Department hosted the State Future Farmers of America Dairy, Cattle, and Horse Events contest last week at the Columbia County Fairgrounds. This marked the first time the state contest has been held at SAU. According to Dr. James Tollett, chairman of the Agricultural Department, the event served as a recruitment tool. 67 horse judging and 23 cattle teams competed as agricultural staff, faculty, and students worked from 6:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Visiting Professor Elena Nikolina has returned home to Russia. Dr. Donald Watt, Dean of the School of Liberal and Performing Arts, would like to find a representative from SAU to attend Moscow State Pedagogical University. During the spring 2002 semester, Watt needs a professor to assist English language faculty at Moscow State. Under present policy, President Stephen Gamble makes funds available for adjuncts to be hired for 3 courses. The position will start at the beginning of February and last for 3 months.
Mobile Text, a college book retailer, is now renting a permanent business space in the SimSoft Shopping Center on North Jackson Street. Now students will have the opportunity to shop for books and supplies at Mobile Text year-round. The new store will be open daily at the beginning and end of each semester. During the middle of the semester, the store will be open a few days a week. The store plans to carry all books required for SAU courses, in addition to basic supplies. Mobile Text will have its grand opening May 8th.
Tickets are on sale for the 12th Annual World Championship State Cook-Off in Magnolia. The cook-off will be held Saturday, May 19th, in conjunction with the Magnolia Blossom Festival. A total of 3,500 tickets will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis. Tickets are $14 and may be purchased at the Chamber of Commerce offices, all local banks, and Jennifer's on the Square. The winner of the cook-off will receive $2,500 and the Governor's Trophy for the world's best state cooking team. This has been a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Monica Rasmussen.
And I'm Nakita Martin.
With an SAU Profile, I'm Joann.
And I'm Robert Chatman.
Jeff Flanagan, a Magnolia native, is the assistant women's basketball coach at Southern Arkansas University.
Flanagan coached the Arkansas Mavericks in the Girls Basketball Association.
His teams won 5 state championships, was a national runner-up, and is currently ranked in the top 25 AAU programs in the country.
Flanagan also coached the 7th grade girls basketball team in Rogers, Arkansas.
He was an undergraduate supervisor of intramural athletes from 1997 to 99 and a youth opportunities and limited residential counselor.
He is a 1995 graduate of Magnolia High School. He graduated from the University of Arkansas in 1999 with a bachelor's degree in kinesiology.
He went directly into a physical education master's program, completing it with a 4-point grade point average.
With an SAU Profile, I'm Robert Chatman.
And I'm Joann.
SAU Sports, I'm Marsha.
And I'm Mwachiro.
The spring football practice season reached its peak with the annual Blue-Gold scrimmage held Saturday at Wilkins Stadium. The event, which was held in front of a huge crowd, included players' parents, families, as well as Mule Rider fans. New head coach Steve Quinn commented on the practice in that he and his staff were pleased overall with the effort and intensity of the players. They will use this as a springboard into the fall and not be satisfied with the progress they have made.
Also this past Saturday, the Mule Rider baseball team swept by Belhaven College 14-2 in the first game and 8-0 in the second game. Justin Durman, a 4-year starter in center field, saved his best performance for his last home game by setting a new SAU record in stolen bases. He had 49 steals for the season. The previous record was 47 by Richie Kim in 1993. Durman was presented second base on the record steal.
On Friday, Miguel Ruiz threw a 2-hit shutout at Belhaven College to lead the SAU Mule Riders to a 10-0 thrashing of the Blazers from Jackson, Mississippi. The Mule Riders finished with a 37-13 record for the season, while Belhaven finishes with a 19-32 record. The Mule Riders enter the Gulf South Conference tournament this Saturday.
In women's softball, the University of Arkansas Monticello received good pitching performances to sweep the SAU Riderettes to 1-0 and 5-1 in a softball doubleheader here Saturday. The sweep of the Twin Bill by the Cotton Blossoms sealed at least a share of the Gulf South Conference Championship with the 17-3 record. The Riderettes will have to be satisfied with a third-place finish after being picked in the preseason to win the championship. They already had clinched a berth in the conference tournament. SAU Sports, I'm Mwachiro.
And I'm Marsha Walters.
With commentary, I'm Tarea Haywood. The issue of parking may seem repetitive, but no matter how much the students and faculty complain, there has been little resolution to the problem. The SAU campus, built in the early 1900s, must have been designed with the number one priority being pasture, and then students. Parking must have worked into the design by accident. With the number of students increasing each year, the number of vehicles also increased, meaning fewer parking spaces. Unless SAU decides to give us some of that fertile ground the cows use, I'm sure a few thousand square feet of pasture would not hinder SAU's agricultural program. During spring break, the State Highway Department made some changes in parking lots. Safety is important, but the changes were more confusing than helpful. Problems with parking have plagued SAU for more than a decade. In the meantime, those cow pastures just become more fertile. With commentary, I'm Tarea Haywood.
With an SAU police log, I'm Samantha Skiles. Laura Jones reported her vehicle was scratched on both sides while parked in the Wharton parking area from 1 to 2 p.m. on Wednesday, April 11th. The case is under investigation. On April 13th, Stephen Bailey reported a window on his vehicle had been broken out while parked in the Overstreet parking area. It appears to have been accidental. On April 13th, an accident occurred at the intersection of North Jackson and North Washington. A vehicle driven by Shelley Webb struck a vehicle driven by Jennifer Wood. There were no injuries reported. Makisha Winwright reported the theft of her parking decal from her vehicle. There are no suspects at this time. On April 18th, Josh Thomas reported someone entered his room in Green Hall and took his wallet. His door had been left unlocked. $40 in cash, a $20 check, and various personal documents were inside the wallet. Everything except the $40 in cash was later recovered. A suspect was interviewed. The case is under investigation. On April 20th, the speed limit sign on East Lane in front of Peace Hall was hit by Jamie Dodson. There were no injuries and no damage occurred to the sign. On April 23rd, Coach Dan Veach reported the theft of a video camera from the football honor room. The value of the camera was reported at $360. There are no suspects at this time. With the end of the semester approaching, many students will be packing up and moving out of the residence halls. University police suggest that extra caution be taken in locking rooms, as many thefts are reported at this time during final exam week. To report campus crime or if suspicious activities appear to be taking place, contact the University Police Department at 235-4100. That's 235-4100. With an SAU police log, I'm Samantha Skiles.
I'm David Parkerson with job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center. The Old Feed House is looking for 2 cooks to work part-time. The cooks are needed Tuesday through Saturday from 3 to 10 p.m. each night. The Old Feed House is located at 2410 North Dudney in Magnolia. Bethel Church is looking for a nursery worker to assist with children up to 3 years. The position is on Sundays only from 9:30 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. CPR certification and child care experience preferred. Contact Shelley Pletcher at 234-9028. AmFuel is looking for a laboratory technician and supervisor with engineering background. Send your resume to Elisa Crank, Post Office Box 887, Magnolia, Arkansas 71753. Both positions are full-time. I'm David Parkerson with job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Christie Roden.
And I'm Braden Harman.
Rewind, a student art exhibit, is currently up in the Brinson Fine Arts Building. The pieces in the show represent 100 years of world-altering history and are the projects from the Art Exhibition Techniques class. The exhibit will run from April 23rd to May 4th, and cost of admission is free. For more information, please contact Associate Professor of Art Scott Stout.
Phi Lambda Chi Fraternity sponsored their first annual Buns and Guns social gathering. The event, which was half arm wrestling contest and half bikini contest, was held at the VFW Tuesday, May 1st. Over 300 people were on hand to witness men do battle in 3 different weight classes of arm wrestling. Competition was even fiercer in the bikini contest, as there were several ladies competing for the $300 grand prize. Brandy Smith was the winner of the 2001 Buns and Guns bikini contest.
Winners of the 8th annual writing contest have been selected. In poetry, Tiffany Sams was the first place winner with her poem The Dutiful Wife. Russell Brazel took second place with reading Yeats, and Robin White was third with her poem The Daffodil. Jennifer Jameson won first place in the essay contest with A Dresser's Life. Andrew Guy was second with The Apollo Experience, and Hassani Shroff took third with Problems of a Foreign Student. Melissa Leonard grabbed first place in the short fiction competition with her Icicle Daggers. Rebecca Hughes was second with Drowning in a Sea of Blue, and James Pierce placed third with Spacebird 3000.
Professor Judy Vassar sponsored an afternoon with Encore Tuesday, May 1st in Harton Theater. Vassar, the Encore Troupe, and the SAU Dance and Stage Movement class helped run the dance workshop. The event, which was attended by area high school students, was an opportunity for those in attendance to learn basic dance moves and perform on stage. Then, the Encore team held a concert. And that's this week's entertainment news.
SAU broadcast journalism students produce informative television programs for viewers in Southwest Arkansas. The SAU Report features interviews with faculty, staff, students, and alumni. It is seen each week in Magnolia on TCA Cable Channel 13. Camden residents can see the SAU Report each morning on Cable Channel 16. Tens of thousands of cable television households in Southwest Arkansas watch the program on KTSS-TV Channel 55 in Hope. The SAU Report not only serves as a learning tool for broadcast journalism students, but serves to inform the region about institutional events and personalities. Some editions of SAU Magazine feature audio segments from these television programs. Be sure and watch the SAU Report on your local cable television service. Informative viewing, provocative subject matter. The SAU Report.
With this week's SAU calendar, I'm Heather Halter.
And I'm Daniel Green.
The week of May 7th through 11th is Teacher Appreciation Week. On Monday, SGA will hold the Traffic Appeals Court at 4 p.m.
Tuesday from 12 to 12:45, the Wesley Foundation will be sponsoring a free lunch. At 6 p.m., Chi Alpha will be giving free trips to Walmart.
Wednesday is Student Pay Day. Students can pick up their paychecks in the business office. The Baptist Student Union Cross Seekers will have a special worship service at 8 p.m.
The Evening Sun worship service will be held at the Wesley Foundation at 8:30. The SAU Express will be taking students around Magnolia to do some shopping from 3 to 6 p.m. on Thursday.
Also on Thursday, the Missionary Baptist Student Fellowship Service will be held at 7:30 p.m. Friday, May 11th, the annual School of Business Awards Banquet will be taking place.
And that's this week's SAU calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.